Students of 5th standard, a very good morning, students. This video is regarding an introduction to your book, okay, to your Smart English book. I hope you all have taken admission and you all done with your admissions, okay, and you all have your Smart English textbook course book with you presently. If you have the textbook, kindly open it and see along with me, okay. So this textbook is from D.A. Tressler. See students, though the English is third language for you, the management has decided that we will be okay. The management has decided that we will teach you Smart English, not the regular English from the government, because it is not that good, and the Smart English is you know it is really good, and so you become more fluent. We have decided that we will teach you Smart English, and this course book is by D.A. Tressler, okay students. So whatever I have taught till now to you, everything will be followed, okay. Whatever I have made you to write in your notes, classwork, it should be there in your classwork itself, okay, and it will be considered for your exams. तो जो भी मैंने आपको लिखाया है क्लास वर्क में वो रहने दीजिए, उसे हम लोग कैंसिल आउट नहीं करेंगे, उसे हम लोग नहीं छोड़ेंगे. तो वॉट एवर आई हैव मेड यू राइट इन योर क्लास वर्क, मे इट बी द क्लास नोट्स, मे इट बी द ग्रामर नोट्स, everything will be there, okay. And whatever I am going to send you notes from here after, you have to continue in the same notes, okay students. And now let's look into the textbook. The first lesson here is the crafty frog, okay. In my next class I will take you this lesson for you. And one thing regarding this textbook is, in this textbook grammar part is not given separately. So before, what used to happen, the grammar part was given separately, so I used to give the notes separately itself. Lesson notes was supposed to be written differently, separately, and the grammar notes was supposed to be written separately. But in this textbook what they have done is, after the class work, okay, after the exercises related to the lessons, they have given grammar. So this is grammar part from page number 6, okay. From page number 6 they have given grammar. So behind each lesson they have given grammar in that lesson itself. So in the same way I will give you the notes. After the notes of the lesson we will write grammar and we will write the grammar notes, okay students. So this English is really good and it is very advanced English, so I request all of you to complete your notes that day itself, to complete your homework that day itself. And if you have any doubts, अगर आपको कोई भी डाउट है तो सेम डे आपको पूछ के क्लैरिफाई करना है, अदरवाइज इट इज़ गोइंग टू बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू to understand and learn this advanced English, okay. And you all didn't even had regular classes in the last year also, so fourth का भी आप उतना अच्छे से नहीं पढ़ के हैं, आपको क्लासेस नहीं होके हैं, तो ये थोड़ा आपके लिए डिफ़िकल्ट होगा. मैं जितना आसान वे में हो सकता है आपको समझाने की कोशिश करूँगी, लेकिन आपको भी डे टू डे पढ़ना है और डे टू डे जो भी डाउट्स हैं आपको ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ करना है. ಏನೇ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದೇ ದಿನ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್, ದಿಸ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅನ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್. This app is called as DG Major app. This is specially made for students. So I want you all to go to Play Store. I will just show you, okay. Just students go to Play Store and type DG Major, okay. DG Major app, DG Major. Here you have DG Major app. So first you will get an option to install the app. I have already installed this app, okay. So after installing the app, you open the app and here you have to scan the QR code of your textbook. If you scan the QR code, the book will be seen, okay, in the book library. Once you scan the QR code, it will be always there in the book library. If you go to book library, you can access your textbook. So open your textbook. So if you open your textbook, you will have all the lessons, okay. And if you click on the each lesson, Here you will have chapter animation and all the exercises will also be given. The animation is regarding your lesson and the games are regarding the exercises. So this is specially made for students. Kindly download this app, and if you go to animation, you can watch the videos. Okay, videos related to your
Chapter 1.
lessons.
The Crafty Frog. A fat green happy frog lived near a river.
See students, kindly open your textbook of Crafty Frog. Okay, open the lesson on Crafty Frog and just follow whatever is being read in your textbook. Okay, I will explain this lesson in detail in my next class. Now just go through.
One day he climbed out of the river bank to warm himself in the bright sunshine. A large black crow pounced upon him, seized him quickly in her beak, and flew off to look for a faraway place where she could feed on him undisturbed. The poor frog was terrified.
What a tasty meal you'll make for me.
The frog knew he was close to his end, but decided that he would not show that he was afraid and would think of how he could save himself. Soon they reached a lonely, dark cave. The crow was about to pierce the frog with her sharp beak when he suddenly laughed loudly.
You are about to die. Why do you laugh, you fat fool? We are both about to die, my good friend. The hooded serpent will make a meal of you.
The crow was alarmed. She picked up the frog and flew off. She alighted on the top of a tall tree, ready to eat up the frog, when the wily creature said, "My friend, the cat will be here in a minute. She will be delighted to see the feast waiting for her." The crow trembled with fear and once again flew off with the frog hanging from her beak. She flew to a deserted temple on a high rocky hill.
Laugh all your wish, you foolish frog, but there are no friends here to save you.
She was surprised when the frog laughed again.
How can you laugh when you are about to die? You have brought me to a Shiva temple. The great Lord Shiva will not allow me to die here.
The crow rose into the air, the frog hanging from her beak. She was tired and thirsty, so she flew to the river from where she had caught the frog. She set him down.
This is the best place for me to eat you up. Everywhere I go, you seem to have some friend ready to eat me up. Here you don't have anybody, as I caught you so easily. Laugh all you wish. You are about to die.
The frog bent its head and began to weep.
It is true. I have no friend here, and I am prepared to die. All I ask is that one last wish of mine be granted. Why should I grant any wish of yours? I am tired and hungry too. I saved you from certain death 3 times. Please grant me this last wish, and I shall bless you even as I die. Oh, very well, but ask your wish quickly. I have no time to waste. The frog lifted his tear-filled eyes and looked into the crow's face. His voice shook as he spoke. I am not as brave as you, fair crow. I am quite afraid of dying. But I beg you to make my death as quick as painless as possible. Your big black beak is so thick and blunt that I feel it will hurt me very much as you pierce my heart. But wet your beak in water and sharpen it so that I may die quickly.
The crow stared at the frog through her beady, black eyes as she wondered if it was a trick of some kind. Then she thought, "What harm can there be if I sharpen my beak?"
Very well, I shall sharpen my beak till it is as sharp as the point of a spear. In the meanwhile, you wait here till I come back.
The frog nodded eagerly. Now you know what happened. Yes, the crow turned away and the frog jumped into the river with one great leap. It happily splashed and swam in water while the crow sharpened its beak in preparation for a fine dinner. When the crow finally thought that her beak was sharp enough, She looked around for the frog. Dinner. When the crow finally thought that her beak was sharp enough, she looked around for the frog. Come back, she shrieked furiously when she found that the frog had escaped and was in the river.
I am ready and have sharpened my beak from the river. The frog laughed. My dear crow, you must think of sharpening your wits too.
So I hope students you have followed whatever was being read and whatever was being shown to you. So I'll explain this in detail to you in my next class. Okay, students?